Hi guys, hope you guys are all doing well, and the first thing that I want to say is I filmed a makeup tutorial and edited it and then tried to process it, and it wouldn't process because there was an error. So hopefully you guys are watching this, which means I was able to upload this video successfully. This video is going to be kind of like, okay, I was stuck in between doing a February favorites video or doing a haul video because I actually did accumulate a lot of beauty products in the month of February and a little bit before. A lot of them I've tried out already and I've grown to really like, so I just figured that I would do kind of like a collective February haul slash favorites video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started because I'm rambling. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the first thing that I want to talk about is this lipstick that I have on. This is Rimmel's Airy Fairy. And I've had this lipstick before and it broke, so I wanted to repurchase it. And it's just kind of like a nice pinky nude color, very inexpensive, I think around $4.50 at Walmart. Then the next thing is this curling one. Now this is by the brand Plugged In. It's the 1-inch tourmaline ceramic cone curling one, and it comes with a heat protectant glove for your fingers. And I got this from Sally's Beauty Supply. It was on sale for less than $25, I think. And if you are a beauty club member at Sally's, you get lower prices as well. But it just looks like this. It's dirty because it has like kind of like some product buildup on it, but it just looks like this. Of course, I love it because it's pink. That was the first thing that drew my attention to it. And then it's ceramic. I had really been wanting a curling one because I really like the look that you can achieve with a curling one. It gives you kind of like these imperfect waves, kind of like mermaid waves. I can't really describe it, but it's not anything that I can achieve with a regular curling iron. So I knew I wanted to invest in a curling wand, and I've used it a few times and I really like it. A temperature dial right here. The only thing I wish it had like a little rest to rest it on, because it really just lays flat on whatever you rest it on, which is kind of a downside, but nothing too major. So that same day from Sally's, I picked up these two products by Mystic Divine, and this was actually recommended to me by a friend. Her name is Mia, so if you're watching, hi. But this is the Mystic Divine Argan and Manoi Oils Nourishing Mask. And it's just a hair mask. It just looks like that. I've been using it like once a week, and I'll just saturate my hair after I condition it, leave it in for maybe like 5 minutes, and it leaves my hair like super soft. And the retail price for this is $9.49, but they were having buy one get one free, so I also got the nourishing oil treatment. It just looks like this. Just has a little squeeze bottle, and it's just like a oil that you put in your hair when it's damp, or you can put it in your hair when it's dry. I use this daily and I love to use these together. It really works nice on my hair, and I can feel like results. I can feel it soft. I can feel it working. More hair products that I picked up. I needed just a heat protector for when I flat iron my hair, so I got the Smooth and Shine Polishing Silk and Sleek Straighten Polisher. I've used this many times. It's less than $5 at Walmart, I think. It's basically just like a serum to shine and protect your hair when you flat iron it. And then I also got the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Hold and Shine Moisture Mist. It looks like this, and it's in the same kind of packaging as my curl, sorry if you hear this plastic bag, but the Curl Enhancing Smoothie, which I use all the time. These are for thick curly hair, and this is just to spray in your hair daily to kind of revive your hair, give your curls kind of like a lift and moisture and shine as well. And these are around $10 at Target, but I believe you can also find these at Walgreens. Something that's fairly new are these Maybelline Vivids, and I actually got a third one, but I don't know where it's at right now. But the two that I have are Hot Plum, which is like a berry magenta color. And then the one that I just picked up like last week is Vivid Rose, and it's like a super bright pinkish red color. Looks like that. I've really been enjoying these lipsticks. They are very pigmented. They're around $5 at Walmart and Target. They don't really have a scent to them, and I think the packaging is really cute, like the bright coral packaging. So I picked those up. And then two other products from Maybelline that I wanted to try out are the Maybelline Color Whispers. And the two shades that I got are Coral Ambition and Oh La Lilac. Now, these are kind of like the Revlon Lip Butters, the L'Oreal Color Riche Balms, I think. The only ones that I've tried are the Revlon Lip Butters, which I do like. Now, I'm the type of girl who really likes opaque saturated color. I really don't like sheer colors, and with the Revlon lip butters I find that you can build them up to be opaque. So I wanted to try these out, and I do not like these. This is the Lilac color right here. You can see that, and then this is Coral Ambition. These do not feel as hydrating, as thick on the lips as the Revlon lip butters. They feel kind of greasy. They have a lot of slip to them. And these I find to be not as pigmented either. These are basically just like a, I don't even know. It's kind of like a sheer lip gloss. But I will use them to top off lipsticks. I don't know why, but my camera keeps shutting off. It has like an exclamation point by the time, and it keeps shutting off after like a few minutes. I don't know. I have a Canon PowerShot, so if you guys know what that means, that would be very helpful, because I don't know why it's doing that. But anyways, I don't recommend these because I just feel that they're too slippery. They don't feel hydrating like a lip balm like the Revlon lip butters do, or the Maybelline Baby Lips. So I would recommend those over these. These are just like a sheer wash of color, and I would just top these over lipsticks. But I will not be repurchasing these, but they're okay. Next is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro Primer in 002. It's just like a white primer, kind of like a lotion consistency. If you guys can see, it's not like a clear silicone based primer, and it's supposed to smooth, resurface, brighten, mattify, and protect. And I've been using this for a couple weeks now, and I do really like it. I feel like it helps my concealer and all that stuff go on a lot smoother. I feel like it does mattify my face, and I haven't broken out from it, so this is a plus. And then the tinted moisturizer that I've been using lately is the Radiant Tinted Moisturizer by Sonia Kashuk, and this is in the shade Beige. It looks like this. This was around $13 from Target, and I was really on the fence about getting a new BB cream because they're just so, it's so hard to go off of reviews because people's skin is so different from one another. So it was really hard for me to pick one, and Makeup by Lena Baby here on YouTube uses this a lot, so this is why I decided to pick this up. And it just looks like this, if you can see, and it does offer nice coverage, but it doesn't look fake, which I really like. It's not like super thick like a foundation. You guys, this is so annoying. It just keeps cutting off. But anyways, I do recommend trying this out if you want like lightweight coverage and you want like a nice tinted moisturizer that you can find at the drugstore. Alright, next are some MAC lipsticks. Now, I have 5 to show you guys, which is kind of crazy. I had 6. I got Saint Germain, but I returned it because I couldn't make it work for me. But the first one is Girl About Town, and it's an amplified finish. And it's basically like a bright berry fuchsia color. And I think these amplified finishes are probably my favorite finishes from MAC. So I got that one. The next one is Candy Yum Yum. This is a matte color, and if you guys are into MAC, you'll know that this was limited edition and like highly like sought after afterwards, and they finally put it in their permanent range. But like I said, it's a matte finish. It's like a bright neon pink. This I actually have to wear a gloss over because it really emphasizes like all of the dryness and the lines on my lips, but that's kind of annoying, but I do really like the color. This next one is called Vegas Volt, and I have been wanting this for such a long time. This is an amplified color as well. It's kind of like a soft orange coral color. There it is right there. This next one is from the Archie's Girls collection, which came out a few weeks ago. What the box looks like, so it's really cute packaging, and this is the actual lipstick. I got Betty Bright. I wanted Daddy's Little Girl, I think it's called, from the Veronica side of the collection, but it was already sold out, and I went the day that it released. But it's kind of like a lighter peach coral color. I'll swatch it next to Vegas Volt so you can see the difference. It's definitely more pastel. There it is right there, and that's Vegas Volt. This also I feel like emphasizes the fine lines of my lips and any dryness that I have. So it's a little bit harder to wear. It's a satin finish, so it's not my favorite, but it's such a beautiful color, and I'm sure, you know, I can make it work somehow. And then the last one I got, which I'm going to be returning, is, of course, Viva Glam 2 Nicki. Viva Glam Nicki 2. This is the amplified color, and it is like a super light, almost grayish lavender. It's described as a lavender pink, but I really don't see any pink in it. It's like straight up lavender. It's right there. I cannot get this to work for the death of me. I thought if I put on a darker lip liner or like a flesh color lip liner, it would work. But when I do that, it completely changes the color. It doesn't even look lavender anymore. So I'm like, what's the point? So I will be returning this. So sad. But actually, I found a lipstick that is similar. It's in the lavender category, but I like so much better. And it's only $4. But I actually bought this for $2 at the time from the beauty supply store. NYX round lipstick in the shade Power. And it looks like this. And I've had this lipstick for forever. I don't know why it took me so long to actually wear this lipstick. But I'll swatch it next to Viva Glam Nicki too so you guys can see. It's more of a dark lavender. It's right there. And this formulation is so creamy. It really just glides on your lips. It does not emphasize any dryness, it doesn't settle into your lip lines, anything. And I can wear this on its own. Like, I don't have to mix it with anything. It looks like that. It's just a darkened lavender. So I would say this is like Viva Glam Nicki 2's distant, more wearable cousin. But I have been loving this lipstick, like loving it so much that when I run out, I will probably repurchase, and I don't repurchase the same of anything. Next up is the Naked Urban Decay Basics palette, which I actually got for Christmas, but I wanted to include it anyway because I have been loving it lately. It has 6 shades in it, and Foxy right here is actually in the Naked 2 palette. What I really like most about this palette is these are basically all mattes. The first one is a satin shade, but it doesn't really have too much shimmer in it, and then the rest are all mattes. And these are like great highlight colors or lid colors. These are great crease colors. Then it has like a standard black, and of course these colors are super pigmented because it's Urban Decay. I've never been let down by Urban Decay eyeshadows ever. For a person like me who only wears neutral eyeshadows, I love all of the Naked palettes. I have the Naked 2 palette as well. If you have the Naked 2 palette, I would still go for this because it has like those matte shades that you need that the Naked 2 palette doesn't have. Here's a swatch of that color right there. And this one is super cute and compact. You can just throw it in your purse. It has a big mirror. And even though it only has 6 shades, you can come up with a bunch of looks. You can go from dramatic to everyday. So this retails for $27, I believe, but like I said, it's so worth it. And the packaging is really nice too. I picked up another color tattoo by Maybelline. This is from the Metal collection. This is barely branded. It's like a champagne color. It's like a nice lid color or a highlight color. So I just picked that up because I really like these color tattoos. I ordered 4 of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams off of Ulta's website because I don't have one close to me. And if you guys watch any of my videos, you know these are like my holy grail lip products. These and the Wet n Wild Megalast lipsticks are my absolute favorites. So I ordered these 4 shades because I hadn't gotten any in a long time, and these were 4 shades that I didn't have. So the first shade I got is Istanbul, which is like a warm nude pink. I absolutely love this as a nude color. There's it right there. The next one is Milan, which is kind of similar to Istanbul, but a little bit darker, and it's more cool toned. I think looks like that right next to it. This one is Monte Carlo, which is like a dark cranberry red. I'm running out of places to swatch. There's that right there. And then the last one is Antwerp, which is actually a repurchase. I lost it, so I got it again. It's like a bright orangey coral color. There's that right there. So absolutely love these. I actually have an order coming in the mail from NYX, so I think I'm going to do an open box video whenever that comes in the mail. Picked up 2 of the new Wet n Wild Megalast liquid lip colors. And this is Click on My Hyperpink, and this is Back to the Fuchsia. And these are the 2 colors that didn't have any shimmer in it. Most of them had a lot of shimmer in it, except for maybe 2 other colors. So I picked up these 2. Now, these are horrible. I had read reviews on them, and people said they were horrible, but I decided to try them out anyway because I'm like, you never know. I may be that one exception. And of course, I wasn't. First off, they're relatively cheap. They're only $2.99, and the ones that I got all had a instant $1 off coupon, so that's a good thing. But even for $2, it's really not worth it. These are the swatches. That's Click on My Hyperpink, and that's Back to the Fuchsia. These are just really thick. They smell like paint. They go on like paint. They feel like paint, and when they dry, they're like really sticky and tacky. It's really weird. I can't even describe it. Like, it's just weird. They dry out your lips. I feel like they're kind of the same concept as like the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, but those feel like a mousse and these feel like paint. And if you could see from the swatches, I don't know if you could tell, but they're like really thick on. Hopefully they'll like reformulate this, listen to their customers, and realize like these suck and maybe re-release them, because I do like the concept. These are beautiful colors, but it's just not working for me. I picked up this lipstick from Kleancolor. This is one of their Femme lipsticks, and it's in the shade Jewelry Box, and yes, it is a mint colored lipstick. Now, I probably won't ever wear this out, but I was just really intrigued by the concept of a mint colored lipstick. I know Lime Crime has one that's like $16 or something like that. This was $1 at the beauty supply store. There it is. So pretty pigmented, but it's kind of chalky on the lips. Not really chalky. It glides on nice. It's creamy, but the color is chalky. It doesn't completely cover up my lips, and I don't know, it's just really hard to wear. But like I said, I was just intrigued by a mint lipstick, and it was only $1. I know that they have like some other crazy colors in the collection, like yellow, lavender, like a bright blue, but this was the only color that I wanted that I saw at the beauty supply store. But I know that you can order them online, so I'll try and find a link for them below. But they smell awful. They smell like extremely strong and fruity and nasty and synthetic, but that is a nice color. Alright, almost done. I got a Dead Sea Mud Spa Pressed Sea Kelp mask. It's the kind that's on like an actual piece of cloth that you put over your face. I really like face masks, so just got this. It's like $2 from the drugstore. Then I picked up a Wet n Wild MegaLiner liquid eyeliner just because I'm always on the hunt for new eyeliners, and I had a coupon for this, so this ended up being like $2. I got two NYX lip liners in Sand Pink and Hot Red, so I'll swatch those for you. Just looks like that. Those two right there. Hot Red, Sand Pink. Picked up a Julie G nail polish. This is in the shade Birthday Suit. It's just a really nice nude baby pink color. You can find these at Rite Aid, and I know she just came out with like a bunch of new colors. And then I picked up 4 of the Wet n Wild Ultimate Mineral Loose Blushes. These were 75% off at CVS, so they were literally like $1 each from $3.99, I think. Yeah. So I picked up Rose Shimmer, Barely Peach, Purely Mauve, and Pinch Pink. Those were the 4 colors that they have, and I'll swatch one of them for you. This is Purely Mauve, so it just looks like this. And it has like a little stopper, so I haven't taken the sticker off, but you take the sticker off so it opens up the holes. It looks like that, so I'll swatch it for you guys. So there it is up there. I don't know if you can really see it. It's like a very soft pink. Yeah. Okay, so that does it for this massive beauty haul slash favorites video. I hope you guys got some ideas, maybe some new products that you want to try out, or some new products that you were thinking about trying out and decided not to. Hopefully this video goes up because my camera kept stopping like every 3 minutes. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm going to have to look up what it means when there's an exclamation point while it's recording. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!